It's been a while since I've uploaded here, so I'm going to talk about everything, why I haven't uploaded to this channel in a while, and I'll give you guys kind of just an update on, future content and stuff like that. So, why haven't I been here for a while? So the last video I uploaded on RT2 here was about a month or two ago. So the reason for me not uploading is mainly has to do with one specific thing that YouTube has been introducing for a while now that I've done enough research on where I can finally talk about it in a video without sounding too misinformed or too underinformed, I guess you could say. So a lot of you guys who have not been living under a rock, YouTube has introduced in partnership with the law COPPA recently a whole lot of hoops to jump through, especially for content creators like this channel is, where it is a gaming channel. Pretty much, they've done a lot of clarifying, which is part of why I'm talking about it now. But at the beginning, I decided I wasn't going to upload on RT2 until further notice because of the COPPA stuff. If you mislabel your videos as not for kids, they can fine you up to 40 grand a video. I don't even make 40 grand a year. So it's kind of something that I deem important to, watch my bases on and stuff like that. So that's why I stopped uploading. It was mainly just to do research, let this whole COPPA thing set in, and figure out what the move is. Figure out what my next move is. The sad part is I had filmed 10 episodes of a gameplay series that, due to COPPA, kept me from editing. So it kept me from wanting to edit it, I guess you could say. It didn't inherently inhibit me from editing of the video. It is a car mechanic simulator, so one of my favorite games to play on PC. So it'll be the first, series of that. I have pretty much the first season, if you will, recorded and ready to go. So eventually, once I decide to actually sit down and mass edit them all, because I have them all filmed, I just haven't edited them and uploaded them yet, I will be able to finally do that. In which case, then we'll move on to our next gameplay series, which hopefully soon. Well, actually, since I do have emulators now, I can actually play some Pokemon for you guys. I have a couple randomized save files, randomized ROM files, stuff like that I can mess with for you guys on some sort of video for RT2, so that is something we could look into as well. But right now, I want to focus on getting this first season of Car Mechanic Simulator out in terms of game stuff. So, COPPA has been my number one reason why I haven't uploaded here. Alongside a lot of my energy has been going into the main channel due to the fact that this channel only has 20 subscribers. My main channel is almost 800, so it's a balance between... Because pretty much like I've said before, RT2 isn't really like what I put a lot of focus into. It's pretty much a passion project. While my main channel is also a passion project in a sense, I take it a lot more seriously than I do this channel. This channel I still edit pretty aggressively for. I try to make quality content, obviously. But in terms of a routine schedule, I don't upload very routinely here for a reason, and it's because pretty much I do stuff with this channel when I'm not doing stuff for the main channel. And that's pretty much just how this channel's always worked. It's probably how I was going to continue work. I'd love to make a more routine upload schedule, but mainly right now my focus is on the main channel because that's where majority of my energy goes. But on top of that as well, I haven't been actually doing a lot of game purchasing and stuff like that. I do have, of course, 2 games over here. I did get Pokemon Sword on launch day. I actually filmed a vlog for that in the main channel, so if you guys haven't seen my car channel and want to see a short snippet of me buying this game, it is there. I will be putting out probably some sort of thoughts video on it. A lot of people are probably going to think I'm biased because of the whole drama behind this game. Because I'm a Pokemon fan and I really enjoyed these games. That's really all I'm going to say right now, though, until I put the actual video together on how I felt about Sword and Shield. The only game I got for Christmas was Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon. I do have Luigi's Mansion 3, and I wanted to kind of play them in order, so now I just got to find a hold of getting the first one. And I'm also probably going to do custom box art for this one, like I did for the other games I've done, for Luigi's Mansion 2, because I really don't like the fact that in other countries they have 2, but here it's Dark Moon. I mean, it's the same game. It would have been cool if they just called it Luigi's Mansion 2 Dark Moon. So that's kind of what I'm probably what I'm doing with this game, is probably just making custom box art for it and giving it its original name. And then the last gaming related thing I got was you guys remember a couple videos ago on this channel at least I talked about how I was planning on trying to find a way to kind of replace the 3DS XL as my daily driver for terms of handhelds, outside of the Switch, obviously. And here it is. This is a brand new, not new 2DS XL, but original 2DS, and this is the Super Mario Bros. 2 edition, so it is my first special edition console as well. And I have the box and everything for this thing. I'm keeping the box around because I took really good care of the box when I was taking it apart. I mean, it's got all the internals still in it and everything. So I'm kind of trying, with special edition stuff like this, I want to conserve the boxes. So I've got, obviously, Mario Bros. 2 pre-installed on this thing. I've got Omega Ruby on here as well. I wanted to try to collect the rest of the Pokemon games I'm missing, because I tend to get only one game per generation. So now I have both Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. I haven't finished Omega Ruby on this thing yet, but I want to. And I've also got Gold on here, because I have Red on my 3DS, and I've got Yellow in physical copy. So I wanted to get another retro title. I have Liquid Crystal, obviously, so that was kind of my experience of the Gen 2 games in a sense, which was really just a rehash, ROM hack. So this is my first actual Gen 2 games on this thing. I've actually, to be honest, I enjoy this more than my 3DS. I don't know if it's because I've always preferred the kind of clean, like, slate style this has to the hinges. This feels a lot more comfortable. The D-pad's a lot higher than on the 3DS, so it feels more like my DSi, for example, which is part of why I like my DSi so much, is because the D-pad's in a very comfortable position. DS emulation's about the same. I kind of was hoping, due to this being a smaller console, that the DS emulation would fit the entire top screen. Unfortunately, that's not the case, which is fine, because it still looks great. I was really hoping that it would be more closer to like what my DSi does. The buttons are a lot mushier than my 3DS, I will say that, but I kind of like it in a sense. The 3DS always seemed kind of clicky to me, and I kind of like the GameCube-ish kind of like feel to the D-pad. It's a lot nicer than the GameCube D-pad, I will say that. Hayden's probably watching this and getting upset at me for saying that. All in all, though, I like this a lot more than I thought I would, and it's nice having an actual thumbstick again, too, because if you guys don't remember, my 3DS is broke. So I don't know what's in store for the 3DS. I may wind up rebuilding it in the future. With a new body, brand new thumbsticks, or thumbstick, I should say, as well as just putting it all together and, you know, rebuilding it. Haven't decided what route I want to go, if I want to do, like, some sort of replica of a special edition or something like that. But I probably will do a video series on that eventually, of me rebuilding the 3DS whenever I get around to it. Because a lot of you guys know, like I said before, my main channel gets the main focus, so car stuff usually gets the edge over the gaming stuff. So, but that's the 2DS. I love this thing to death. I like it a lot more than my 3DS right now. It's a lot more comfortable, which was different, because I'm used to having the big screen, but this just feels right. It's not so small where like I'm getting cramped or anything, because I can just position like this and I'm good to go. But yeah, so that's pretty much been why I haven't uploaded here. It's not been in terms of not wanting to upload here. I have wanted to upload here, but COPPA pretty much, I guess, scared me. So now that I have more of, you know, information on it, I'm more informed. Pretty much they said that it's not really gaming that's affected. It's mainly stuff like nursery rhymes or those weird animations with Elsa and Spider-Man. So stuff like that. Obviously, stuff like gaming isn't going to be affected, especially the games I play. Mine is Pokemon, obviously. That could be misconstrued as for kids. But games like Car Mechanic Simulator, Forza, stuff like that, I don't really think would be construed as for kids. But anyway, that's kind of just an update on the channel as a whole, and also introducing the new guy to the streets. Probably going to have to update the bio again. So this is pretty much a 2019 2DS. Due to the fact that I was researching this, trying to figure out like a genuine idea of where this thing would have been produced, of when this thing would have been produced, and it turns out that these are still in production. The 2DS XL is there, the new 2DS XL, but this is still in production. So, yeah, this is pretty much a 2019 system, which is awesome. So this is now my newest console I own. So I'm pretty happy with it. Like I said, that's awesome. So I'll probably do a video, I think another like setup tour in the future. I've got a lot to talk about with all my other stuff, so obviously don't want to make this video too long. So that's probably about going to be it for this video. Hope you all enjoyed. Sorry again for how long it's been, and I'm going to try to have the first Car Mechanic Simulator video up within the next couple of weeks. So keep your eyes peeled for that. Hope you all enjoyed. I'll see you guys next time. Have a good one, everyone.